Good evening, my name is Bento and I am here with...
My father, Christian.
Qual é your qual é a sua profissão?
You would like to know in which I work? It's my work.
Yeah.
I'm graduated as a bilingual secretarian, but I'm actually work as an CEO.
And we are here to talk about books.
Okay.
Do you like to read?
Yes, I like a lot.
What is your favorite book? Why?
The favorite book I have read, or the favorite kind of books?
Favorite book?
Favorite book. It's difficult to say because I had read a lot of them. I really like to read the book. I don't know how is it named in English. It was called Sapiens. Another book I like a lot was The Girl Who Stole Books, and the 7 Habits from High Efficient People.
Why?
Peter Drucker. The first one, Sapiens, brought me a new way to understand how world works and how the humanity or better to say, came to the actual days. His progression in the history. The Girl Who Stole Books is a interesting romance, and it tells a true story about a girl who lived in Germany in the Second World War, and she loved books, and she started reading them and stole them from different places. And the third one, the 7 Habits from High Efficient People, it's because it brings us a new perception about how we can do things better than we actually do.
What kind of books do you like to read?
Every kind of books. Romances, fiction, technical books about technical books who call about my work, and books about stories and sports, every kind of book.
Okay. Do you have a favorite character?
Sorry, but I don't remember. What does character mean?
Personagem.
Okay. No, I don't have one that I prefer.
What is your favorite author?
I could say Peter Drucker.
How many books have you read?
All my life?
Yeah.
I cannot remember. Still this year I read more than 4. Last week I read a book about karate, bunkai. I still reading another book called the 48 Laws of Power, and I'm reading about another book about SQL language, and I finished to read a book written by a sensei called Helio Arakaki, then this year I have read more than 5 books still yet.
Okay. Do you want to buy a new book?
Yeah, I have a very long list of books that I would like to read.
What book do you read? Are you reading now?
Okay, I talked about one of them is Sequel. It's a book about computing language, and another one called the 48 Laws of Power. It's about people, and I'm still reading another book. It's a romance, but this is very difficult. It's from a Russian author called Dr. Zhivago.
Why do you read?
I read because reading is a way to travel without having to go to another place. It's a way to become more knowledge, and it's always a way to how can I say, to learn, principally, especially because you can learn with what is written in books, and this is easier to memorize than watching movies or just listen to the radio.
Where do you usually buy your books?
I usually buy my books through internet, by Amazon, and in shops that sells old books, used books.
If you could interview an author, how would be?
Sorry, can you repeat the question?
If you could interview an
author.
author, how would be?
I would interview an Brazilian author called Érico Veríssimo. I read a lot of books of him, and his father, and his son, Luis Fernando Veríssimo. And they are very special authors.
How do you close a book? How do you close a book? Como você escolhe livro?
How I choose a book. Choose, okay. By indication from other people's, by curiosity, and sometimes because I need to learn something about my work or about how to do something, and then I start looking at internet, and sometimes they report to a book, and then I buy them to read about the subject I would like to learn.
Is there a book that you read and don't like?
There are a lot of books, but sometimes if it happens that the book don't fit, I just put it away and don't keep reading. I'm let him and wait, because I believe that it will came a moment that will be ready to read it.
Can you talk about the book to the people who are listening to us?
I would say that a good book could be my God, there are so many books and I could refer, but what would I say? Interesting book. Sapiens, I think it's a very interesting book. It's a good book. And another one is The Courage to, I don't know the correct name in English, but in Portuguese it's called A Coragem de Não Agradar.
Okay. Bye bye.